brought into the field. What is this field? What does blue represent? Blue represents soul, and that is characteristic of the soul more than of the intellect. Blue represents soul, and that is characteristic of the soul more than of the intellect. All right? So it represents emotionality, spirituality, etc. So where is the white ruling? The white rules in the field of the emotionality and spirituality of the society. Now, they are the stars. But we have another white that's equal with the red, and the red begin it, and the white government, and the red tops it. So what is this? In the society, you have those that follow the free spirit. Free spirit is characteristic of the human soul. See, it's our soul that requires freedom on the part of our spirit. That's a requirement that's in our soul. Capitalism, materialism kills the soul. It suppresses the soul. All right. So here, you see, there is an order and a leadership representative of the aspirations of the soul, the human soul. So in this world, you should find more avenues of human interest than you will find in the in the communist world. And that's a fact. Because everything a human being hankers for in this society, somebody represents that. Right? There's some business operation or some institution, something represents that. All right. So it has sixty. It is thought that man's free spirit moves in six. Why? Why in six? Because five are under the law of his nature. The sixth one represents the urge in its own conscience or soul to step out of the free spirit, to step out of the mold of his nature. You understand? So what we call conscience is the sixth principle in the human being. That free spirit is six. All right. Then what is the red? The red is the social life. The social life. Man is a social creature. He has to have a mate to reproduce himself, and by reproduction, there is produced children, and there is formed a family, and that family requires social life. Right? So actually, marriage and offspring is what produce the social life. Our need for family are really the core of our social life. I need to feed my family, so I need a job. I need to prepare my children for the responsibility that are on me, so I need school, or I need a tutor. Right? I need to prepare them for the skills that I have, so they can manage to provide income. So we need vocational training. We need that. So out of that comes everything. Comes the whole social life out of the marriage and family, children, which make up this first unit of society. Right? Okay, so we have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tell me, is 6 more important than 7 in the Bible? You who know the Bible, I know many of you don't know the Bible. You who know the Bible, tell me, is 6 more important than 7? No. Because God says He created the man and cattle and certain insects on the sixth day. And it brought sin. It brought sin and trouble. Then He created, on the seventh day part means He rested, right? All right. And that idea of rest is the hope of the religious world. Is that right? They don't want the sixth day, they want the seventh day. They want the day of rest. Rest from what? Rest from going astray. Rest from the free will going taking the society astray. They want rest from the sixth. So we find in the Old Testament, six is the devil. Is that right? Six, six, six. He who has knowledge, how do you know number? For his number is the number of a man. It is 666. That's Revelation. And this preacher just quoted. All right? 666. Now, so what is that thing? What caused the trouble? The three spirits caused the trouble. The three spirits caused the trouble. The exercise of independent judgment on the part of man. That caused the trouble. Man has imposed upon society his own free thought, his own time. That caused the trouble. What will bring rest when he comes to the seventh? What is the seventh? A rebirth on his part. A rebirth on his part. Where he's transformed from that concept of himself as a free spirit to see himself in the social order. Where he sees himself in the social order and he exercises his freedom with respect for what is best for the social order, then he will have rest. Rest from what? Rest from a restless free spirit. Rest from a oppressive free spirit. Yes. So I'm giving you in plain language the mysteries that they hold from you in the church. Now,